I'm going to go through a seniors Pilates class. I'm Pilates certified. I'm also Pop Pilates certified. I teach a class at Los Volcanes Senior Center on Tuesdays and Thursdays from 10:45 to 11:45 until Corona shut us all down. So I thought I'd put online a senior safe workout to challenge you, help strengthen your bones. So we're going to go ahead and get started standing up. So I want you to bring those feet underneath your hips. We're going to stand it up really tall. Throughout this workout, I want you to listen to your body. Your range of motion is where you can move until there's pain. Once you feel pain, that's as far as I want you to go. I want you to really listen to that body. So what we're going to start with is one arm way, way up. Really reach, open that chest. Take a deep inhale, exhale. Let's switch arms. Really reach and reach. Nice. Feeling nice and tall. How straight can you get that arm? Can you touch the ceiling? Can you reach a little bit farther? Can you really pull that shoulder blade out of the socket? Just opening it up here. Beautiful. Let's bring both of those arms up. Let's really reach. I want you to take a deep inhale. Exhale. I want you to open that back. Try to look towards the ceiling. Inhale. Reach it up. Exhale. Try to look towards the ceiling. Exhale. Beautiful. We're going to bring those hands on down. I want you to shake it out. Let go of all that tension that you're holding on to. Beautiful. Let's bring those arms out nice and wide. Let's open up those feet just a little bit wider here. We're going to twist it out. Try to keep those hips pointed forward. Try to really lift that chest. Taking that spinal twist as deep as you'd like to take it today. Nice. Can you get a little bit deeper? Can you sit it up a little bit taller? Just stretching that spine. Nice. Let's come back to center here. Let it all go. We're going to find those feet right underneath those hips. We're going to do a little bit of balance work. Now, if at any point you need to come up and hold onto a wall, that's totally fine. I want to challenge you, though, to strengthen that balance. Let's bring those feet right underneath those hips. What we're going to do is we're going to tuck that pelvic floor. We're going to pull that navel in. Really lift that chest. Grow those branches. Spread those fingertips nice and wide. We're going to lift one heel up. Now, maybe right here, this is your balance pose. Maybe you want to take it a little bit worse, a little bit harder, a little bit worse, a little bit harder. We're going to lift that knee up. Now again, you can always leave that leg down, or you can hold it up here. Pull that navel in, really lift that chest. Breathe in through that nose, out through that mouth. We're going to pulse that knee up. Nice. Finding that control, using that core, chest lifted. Try not to clench your jaw, tense your feet here. Just lift it up. Give me a 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's hold it here. Let's make it a little bit harder. Bring those hands together. Chest nice and lifted. Let's draw a circle with that foot. Nice. Again, you can always hold on to a wall here. Let's try to run the circle the other direction. Beautiful. Hold it here. And let's bring it all down. Shake it out. So that wasn't so bad. We're going to do the other side now. So roll those shoulders down and back. Let go of all that tension. We're going to tuck that pelvic floor. Pull that navel in. Let's lift that other heel up. Grow those branches. Spread those fingertips. Lift that chest. And we're going to bring that foot up. Now again, maybe you just have your heel lifted. Maybe you want to join me. Bring that leg all the way up. Pull that navel in. Chest lifted. Come back to your breath. Breathe in through your nose. Out through your mouth. Let's pulse that knee up. Beautiful. Ooh, find that balance. Ooh. Give me 3, 2, 1. Hold it here. Let's make it a little bit harder. Bring those hands together. Strong core here. Draw a circle with that ankle. Ooh, did your ankle just pop? Nice. Beautiful. Hold it here. Let's bring those hands down. Let's bring that foot down. Shake it out. Nice job. Beautiful. All right, we're going to get down onto the mat. So we're going to come to the top of our mat here. Now, if this is too advanced for you, I want you to work on bending your knees. Bringing hand down, knee down, knee down. But if you'd like to join me for this, we're going to reach for that mat. Bend those knees as much as you need to touch the ground. And we're going to walk it out. Find our first plank. Now the key with plank here is I want you to roll those shoulders down and back, tuck that pelvic floor, pull those shoulder blades apart as you push the ground away, squeeze your booty together, press back through the heels, Nice straight line here from the crown of your head to your heels. If at any point you can put your knees down, but I don't want your butt sticking up. I want you to keep it tucked, keep it pulling in, holding it here. Let's come to that breath. Don't stick those butts up. Keep them tucked under. Come to that breath. We're going to hold this for 5 breaths. Breathe in through your nose, out through your mouth. Deep breath. Find that shake. Find that control. Beautiful. We're going to hold it for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Let's drop those knees. We're going to press those hips back. Find our child's pose. Reach forward. Press those hips back. Maybe try to bring your forehead to the ground. Deep breath. Let's walk those hands over to the right side. Maybe stack that left hand on top of that right side. Get that stretch through those lats. Deep breath. Let's walk it back to center. Walk it over to the other side. Maybe take that other hand on top of the other hand. Beautiful. Walking it back to center. We're going to come on up and we're going to find our tabletop. So those hips are right underneath your knees. Your shoulders are right above those wrists. We're going to let that belly drop. Stick your tailbone out. Look up. And round and curl. Push the ground away. Tuck your chin. Look towards your belly button. Nice. Let that belly drop. Stick that tailbone out. Look up. Cow pose. And tuck that pelvic floor. Press that mat away. Pull that navel in. Look towards your belly button. Angry cat. That back. One more here. And look up. And exhale. Push it all the way. Find that really angry cat. Nice. Let's come back to that neutral spine. That navel pulling in towards your spine. Nice straight flat back where you could rest a drink right here. We're going to bring that right leg up. Bring that left arm up. I want you to reach. Find that strong core. If this is too much, you can leave a hand or a leg down. Really reaching here. Let's bring it down with control. Other side, left leg, right arm, reach. Find that stability. Find that control. Bring it down. Alternating sides here. How straight can you get that leg? How far can you reach? Finding that control. Now if this feels bad on your knees in any way, you can always grab a towel and roll it up and put it underneath your knees. You can also do the same thing for your wrists. Again, looking at your own range of motion, finding your own amount of control here. Coming back to your breath, let's breathe in through that nose, out through that mouth. Can you reach a little farther? Beautiful. Nice. 2 more. Really reach. Nice. Bring it all down. We're going to come down into that child's pose. So we're going to go into some extension. A lot of Pilates is flexion. So it's a lot of rounding of the spine, which isn't great for osteoporosis or any of those sorts of issues. So we're going to work on that spine strengthening. So I want you to come onto your belly. We're going to take those hands underneath those shoulders. We're going to squeeze those elbows back. Press the tops of your feet into the mat. Look down towards your mat. Now I don't want you to look up and have that crank in the back of your neck. And I don't want you to look too far down. So what I want you to do is imagine you're holding a nice juicy tomato right here. So don't smush your tomato and get tomato juice all over yourself. But don't drop your tomato. We're going to lift it up. Those hands and that chest. Peel it back down. Holding onto your imaginary tomato. Don't drop it. Don't smush it. Looking down towards your mat. Now maybe you're just lifting up a tiny bit. Coming back to that range of motion, right? The more we work in that range of motion, the more flexible we become. The more we decrease our pain zone and become more flexible. So only go as far as you can without pain. Pushing yourself but not hurting yourself. You know your body. You're getting to know your body a little bit better right now. Peel it up, bring it back down. Give me 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, last one. Let's peel it down. We're going to bring those arms in front of us. Let's rest that head down. Now we're going to bend that right knee. We're going to flex that foot. Now keeping your head resting down, we're going to lift that knee off the mat. Trying to kick the ceiling with that heel as high as you can lift it. Bring it back down, pulse it up. There you go. Finding that hamstring. It's a great knee strengthener. This also helps those lower back muscles. Don't you love how Pilates beats you up and we're laying on the floor? Give me 6, 5, 4, 3. You're doing so good. 2. Last one. Let's bring it all down. Ooh, let's do that other side. Bend that other knee. Flex that foot. Keeping that head resting down. Pulse that knee up. Try to kick the ceiling with that heel. Try to match the range of motion that you had on the other side. Beautiful. Nice job. Give me 5. You got this. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Let's peel it all the way down. Straighten out those legs. Press the tops of your feet into the ground. We're going to open up those arms really wide like we're going to do the YMCA. And what we're going to do here is we're going to bring that right arm up. Heel it up. Bring it back down. Bring that left arm up. Now find a spot here that doesn't hurt your neck. Maybe let your eye gaze follow with the lifting arm, but it's all about opening up that spine. This might be a little bit painful, so I want you to just reduce that range of motion as you feel fit. So the point of this move is to really open up that spine and counter what a lot of what we do. Sitting down watching TV, sitting on our phones, sitting there reading. So it's countering that motion, so it's so good for your spine. It's a strengthener. Nice, you're doing so good here. Can you open it up just a little bit more? Maybe you don't want to open it up a little bit more. That's fine too. Nice. Give me 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Beautiful. Let's bring those hands down by our side. Let's bring that right here onto the mat. Hands down by your side. We're going to take that right leg up and we're going to draw a big circle. Trying to point that toe. Trying to get that leg as straight as you can. Trying to lift that thigh off the mat. Trying to draw that circle. Aren't these hard? Don't you love it? We're just laying on the floor beating ourselves up. Give me 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Last one. Let's draw that circle the other direction. Nice. You're doing so good. Give me 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Nice. Let's bring that leg on down. We're going to do that other side. You ready? So bring that other ear to the mat. I'm going to keep looking at you. We're going to do that other leg. Lift it up. Draw that circle. Beautiful job. Really pointing that toe. Give me 4 more. Let's draw that circle the other direction. Nice. Give me 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Last one. Let's bring it on down. Nice. We're going to take those hands back underneath your shoulders. Squeeze those elbows in. Looking down towards the front of your mat. Press those palms into the mat. We're going to push it up. Now maybe you're pushing up just a little bit. Squeezing those elbows back, finding those triceps. Maybe you're lifting all the way up. Beautiful. Let's bring both arms forward here. Nice strong core. We're going to lift one arm up. Bring it down, one arm up. Beautiful job. Let's bring those arms down. Let's shake it out. We're going to hug it out. Ooh. Beautiful. Other side. We're going to take that hand in the center of our back. We're going to grab that elbow, pull it back, stretch those arms. Ooh. Let's switch sides. Other side. Beautiful job, letting it all go. We're going to bring those legs out in front of us. We're going to do a little bit of core. So bring those legs out in front of us. What's Pilates without core? We're going to start with pulling that navel in, sitting up as tall as we can. If you need to bend your knees a little, that's fine. What we're going to do is we're just going to lean it back, sit it back up forward. I challenge you to bring those hands right here. Chest really lifted, sit it up. Lean it back, sit it up. Real strong core, pull that navel in, chest really lifted, showing off those collarbones, finding that little C curve, squeezing it back up, warming up that core. Now I really challenge you here, we're going to come all the way back, try to feel each one of those vertebrae hit the spine, hit the mat, you know what I mean. We're going to reach those arms up overhead, try to feel each of those vertebrae. Let that belly rise up towards the ceiling. Let that lower back lift off the mat. Really reach. Feel that big stretch throughout your body. Pull those toes away from you. Pull those fingertips away from you. Huge stretch here. Let's bring those hands down by your side. We're going to bend those knees. Now we're going to work on that pelvic tuck. So I want you to tuck that pelvic floor. Pull that navel in. So it's two motions here. Come back to that neutral spine. So we're going to tuck that pelvic floor. Pull that navel in. Find that strong core. Hands are down by your side. Beautiful job here. We're going to lift those legs up into tabletop. So we're going to have a little bit of fun. What we're going to do is flex those feet, point those toes. Now get those knees to line up with those hips, those shins parallel with the ground. Pointing those toes, flex those feet. Don't let that lower back Lift off the mat, hold it here. Give me 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, last one. Let's find those feet nice and flexed. Find that control. Let's bring those feet back onto the mat. We're going to take a little break here. Come to that neutral spine. We're going to open up those feet about mat distance apart. Windshield wiper those knees back and forth. Beautiful. Little mini break. Nice. We're going to walk those feet back together. Let's squeeze those inner thighs together. Squeeze those knees together. Tuck that pelvic floor. Pull that navel in. We're going to lift both those legs up. Bring them both back down. Now working your own range of motion here. Maybe you're right here, and that's where your control is. You don't even have to touch your heels on the mat. If you really want to challenge yourself, bring your heels all the way down. Lift them all the way up. But the key here is that pelvic floor is tucked. That navel is pulled up and in. We're slowing it down. Anytime you use momentum in core work, you're cheating yourself that work. Core work is slow and hard, right? Squeeze those knees together. Slow it down. Give me 8, 7, 6, 5. You got this. 4. Ooh, hello, core. 3. And 2. And last one, let's bring those feet onto the mat. Let it go, neutral spine. Reach those arms up overhead. Let that belly rise up towards the ceiling. Nice deep breath. Beautiful. Let's tuck that pelvic floor again. Hold that navel up and in. Let's grab that right knee. Now if it's too much to grab your knee, you can grab behind your thigh. We're going to straighten out that other leg. Now let it hover above the mat, and let's switch knees. Switch knees. Try not to let that leg touch if you can. Try to find that hover. Pull that navel in towards your spine. Now sometimes we like to round and curl, bring our forehead to our knees. That's going to make it a little bit harder. But if you have any sort of osteoporosis issues or it hurts your neck at all, I just want you to leave your head down here. Let's focus on that lower core. Let's pull that navel in, really point those toes. Really find that control. Give me 6 and 5, 4 and 3 and 2 and last one. Beautiful. Let's bring those feet onto the mat. Let's walk those feet as close to your booty as you can get them. We're going to bring those hands down by your side. Let's tuck that pelvic floor and let's peel it up one vertebrae at a time, coming into your bridge. Now your feet are touching, your knees are touching, you're pressing those hips towards the ceiling. Peel it back down one vertebrae at a time. Come back to that neutral spine. Tuck that pelvic floor, peel it up one vertebrae at a time, press those hips up. Peel it back down one vertebrae at a time. Beautiful. Let's do a bunch of these here. Really try to feel that spine. Really try to get close and comfortable with that pelvic tuck. Seeing what I mean about tucking your pelvis forward and bringing it back to neutral. Nice. This right here is going to really strengthen your lower back. It's really going to strengthen and help those transverse abdominis. This is one of the best things you can do for lower back pain. It sounds really simple and looks a little silly, but that's the thing, is sometimes those silly little motions, they do a big help. Beautiful. You're doing so good here, just 1,000 more. I'm just kidding. Woo, let's find that bridge. Just really lift those hips. I want to challenge you today. Really lifting those hips. Let's bring one leg into tabletop. What? Let's bring that leg on down. One leg into tabletop. Bringing it back down. Now hold that bridge. Press those hips towards the ceiling. And let's peel it all the way down. We're going to straighten out those legs nice and long on the mat. We're going to open up those feet about mat distance apart. I want you to flex those feet. Bringing those arms up overhead. We're going to point our toes one direction. Point our toes one direction. Just stretching out that spine. This is a subtle little stretch. Should feel good. Beautiful job. We're going to do something really fun here. We're going to bring those soles of our feet together, knees nice and wide. Bring your hands down by your side. So we're in that butterfly already. You should feel that hip opener. If this is too much, you can just try bringing those feet on, but opening those knees as much as you can. But what we're going to do is we're going to bring those legs up off the mat. So coming into that reverse crunch, bring it back down. Bring it up, bring it back down. Now you can make this a little bit harder and try to lift that tailbone off the mat. Or just focus on that lift. It should feel like a stretch. It should feel a little intense. By opening up our hips here, we're forcing it to take it out of our hip flexors and keeping it in that core. So I'm tricking you a little bit to work that core a little bit deeper. Give me 6, 5, 4, 3. Keep that lower back pressing into the mat. 2. Last one. Let's hug those knees in. Rock side to side. Let go of all that tension. If at any point during the day your lower back hurts, it's a great stretch to just rock side to side. Take some of the gravity off that spine. Let's take those hands behind those thighs. We're going to roll like a ball. Massage your spine as long as this isn't painful. Beautiful job. We're going to come on up, sitting up nice and tall. We're going to stir out that spine. Trying to feel each one of those vertebrae taking that stretch where your body's asking you to take it today. Let's stir it out that other direction. Beautiful. Sitting it up nice and tall, we're going to take that right hand. We're going to take it on the outside of that left knee. We're going to stick that left arm behind us, kickstanding it. Sit it up really tall, try to look over your shoulder. Stretching out that spine as deep as you'd like to take it. Sometimes spinal twists can be a little bit painful, so just slightly come out of it. If it feels okay, I want you to exhale and try to look behind you. Oh, so good. Coming back up. We're going to take that left hand, take it on the outside of that right knee. Right arm kickstand it behind you. Sit it up really tall, look over that shoulder. Nice, deep inhale, exhale, get a little deeper. See how this side feels. Let's all come back to center here. I want you to gently roll your head forward. Gently roll your head forward. Let go of all that tension. Maybe if it feels okay, let it roll all the way around. You know your neck. You know how it's feeling. Thank you so much for doing this Pilates video with me today. You did an awesome job. If you have any questions, feel free to email me. Find me on Instagram. Find me on Facebook. I'm really, really proud of you. I'm hopefully going to try to post at least one video a week, so keep checking back and let me know what you think. Have a great day.